Yeah.
So let's go for the first game, Mr. Jordan, with DauT as a Franks and ACCM as a Tatars. I don't know if you have talked with your viewers, but what do you think about the civilization? Not only this one in general, but now Franks versus Tatars in this one.
So Tatars totally makes sense on this map, as there is a hill and Tatars get the little the additional 25% bonus damage as well when they're uphill against the opponent. And also their sheep last longer, if I'm not mistaken, 150 food instead of the 100 food, so that helps a lot. Franks, they really excel in those kind of maps because Franks have beautiful economy, one of the best in the game. They get the farming upgrade for free, and they have the mobility on their side. And Memb, mobility is going to be a very important aspect of this map.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, but you have seen the civilizations that they give to each other. A lot of cavalry safe, and I think DauT might be very happy with his civilizations. I don't know what you think.
Yeah, I think so as well. And also, DauT, he is one of the smartest players we have in the game, and he usually gets the advantage already in the drafting. And that's why DauT is excelling in the new type of tournaments, because the drafting, it has not been there in the past, but they have added that a couple of years ago. And ever since, we see DauT really excelling them.
Yeah. Let's see. I wanted to also ask, who is the favorite for you? I have been telling him in my stream during the preview that it all depends. If they play their best, for me, DauT should be favorite. But that's the thing, the consistency. Are they going to play both players their best?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. I think DauT is going to take it home 3-1, but Memb, I think this set is going to be so much closer than we saw between Mr. Yon and Say My Name. And yeah, what do you think is the overall score, Memb?
If DauT plays his best, 3-0.
Wow, okay, 3-0.
Yeah, because for me, look at ACCM. He's about to lose the first village there on the wood. I'm going to explain. Oh, he's going to wall that wolf. Nice. I like that a lot. Well, why I'm telling you 3-0? I really believe that ACCM and DauT doesn't have like two different play styles. Like they like to play safe with good economy going.
Yeah.
And DauT in that kind of a style should be better.
Yeah. And ACCM, did you see how he was killing his boar? Not with the TC, but with the villagers. Yeah. Memb, I know you're not the biggest fan of using the TC to weaken your boar, but what do you think about that one?
I mean, I'm not the biggest fan, first because I will kill myself if I'm doing, right? Yeah. But also because we have seen in many tournaments already so many fails with those. So far, I don't recall any on the Resurgence yet. Yeah. I don't know if I'm wrong. I think I didn't see any board being killed, but man, it's a big deal. 340 a board, 400 if he's an elephant is a lot of food.
I remember a lot of scenarios in King of the Desert 3 and King of the Desert 4 where these kind of things happen, and even in quarterfinals and semifinals. So and things like that, they can ruin your game. So yeah, it's always going to be a hard one to do. So DauT is going for pre-mill rush, and that's something he's not doing too often, Memb. While ACCM, he has foreign wood himself, but it looks like he's going for the mill instead of the barrack.
I'm surprised about that strategy. Obviously, if he's surprised his opponent is going to be nice, but ACCM is already there with the scout. So he spotted already the barrack. Yep. He doesn't know yet 100% if he's doing, but he can see the flag right now, so he knows that the militia is coming. Yep. Do you like that strategy or not?
From DauT, I think I like it because it is going into a completely different direction, which you usually expect from the Frank player. Usually what Franks are known to do is just go for the fast fuel age and go into scouts. The scouts have 54 HP instead of the 45. That's a little bonus for them. 20% more in the cavalry. And so DauT mixing it up here and trying to confuse ACCM, but Memb, as you mentioned, ACCM has been on point with his scouting and doing the preemptive vault.
Really important to wall right now. We're going to see then the following up. We'll talk about that. Let's check now those two militias. Militias are getting close to the resources, but not going to be able to take absolutely anything. Everything is wall completely, so he's fine, and he's going to go up. Then we can talk about the transition for DauT. Obviously, he's not up yet, but then what you do if you make the first militias? Can you go now golden and maybe archers with Franks? Or even if he's doing two militias, he can still go in with the stable and scouts?
I don't like the scout play after you invested into two militia, because most of the time you're never going to have the food to sustain that. And I guess what DauT is going to do is just for skirms. Because he's going to anticipate the archers. And with the skirms, he's going to try to fend that one off. But, man, we saw in the first game of Say My Name against Mistio that this was the same playstyle. And always felt like Say My Name had the early control in Fuel Age with the scout and archer combination.
Yeah, but then he was behind in economy, and that was a problem. Also, because with the skirms, it's much cheaper, and then if you control with 1 or 2 spears, you're gonna be fine. So it can be similar situation here. Remember that they get Horse Collar for free, so we're going to see now 50 seconds to be up, and since he's not mining gold, there's only 2 options. Go in a scout that you say that you are not a fan. Let's see if he's gonna do that or not, and then it's skirmishes. But he's taking now the mill with the berries, which is great, and he have 2 mills now. DauT. So with Franks. So maybe he's gonna make the stable or not.
No,
Three Militia's already coming.
It must be
Three Militia's coming.
Oh man,
Jordan, dangerous, no reaction. Oh man, no reaction. He's going back with the Militias. He's gonna be fine. He's not gonna take. Don't worry, dude. You don't have to hide me. Don't worry. I will kill your ears. Don't worry.
And man, it's going to be a stable. Huh? Sorry.
It's a stable, man. He don't know exactly that. He's doing a stable, you know. So
that's
and
so
it's
bad.
tricky. This even more if for example now ACCM see the stable,
That's bad.
I wouldn't make the Menatarm if he's doing archery range, but now I will do it.
Yeah, for sure.
No,
For sure. Yeah.
Okay.
And the thing is, he just has to add a spearman, man-at-arm upgrade after that makes sense as well. And man, his DauT's economy was 40 or 50% relying on the berries in the front. And now these guys are not working, which means that the scout production is not going to be there for DauT.
Yeah, well, he's coming with the 2 Militias, trying to take that spear. He's not doing the Menatarms. I think this is very good for DauT. He didn't take the opportunity, ACCM, to make a lot more damage. Don't know what you think. He let him escape alive. Now, no Menatarms, and he walled now, and those berries are gonna work now, and he's doing already archery range. So now the Menatarms, it's come a little bit late, in my opinion.
I think so as well. The mistake was there to go for the spearman instead of the man-at-arm upgrade. And right now, ACCM, he has not been able to do the full potential with the man-at-arms, which he could have gone. And now it looks like DauT is in a very good position right now, because he was very calm, made the right decisions, waited before he engaged into the forward army. And now with the archer range already out, he's going to be able to counter the archers, which are the main unit of ACCM right now.
Let's hype a little bit more the viewers. And I will add you something important in my opinion. Do you think that now that the players know, everyone knows that the winner of the tournament can go to the Red Bull event, do you think that since now DauT is invited already, maybe it's extra pressure for the other player? For example, ACCM is not only now with the chance to go to the semifinal, it's like 3 cities more, he can be invited to a LAN event.
Exactly. And for ACCM, it would be the biggest thing in his life, I would assume, in terms of Age of Empires. Yeah. And, you know, man, that puts some pressure on your mentality, for sure, because you know exactly. You have to play perfectly for 3 more days, and then you're going to experience something which is by far the best which Age of Empires 2 has ever witnessed.
I mean, the winner of this one is playing versus Mr. Yo?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. I mean, imagine that he was in the other side, you know?
Oh,
another hole! Oh my god!
Oh no, disaster!
He just overchopped. He overchopped just now. There wasn't a hole. He overchopped there, Mr. Jordan, and now he's taking the and he's Frank's scout. So you see why his scouts are good in this situation, Jordan?
Man, that is so bad for ACCM right now. It is so bad.
How many he lost? 2 villages already. And not only what he lost, it's all the idle economy. Yeah. I think he won't lose any. Yeah, he's not going to lose more. Yeah. So he did decently okay. But you see, Jordan, I love what happened here, because we can talk about the ideal situation, what is good or not. I mean, if he didn't have a hole, the scouts probably wouldn't achieve anything. Exactly. But now look.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And the scouts, man, have definitely paid off for themselves. You know, letting 3 die for getting 2 villager kills and so much ult time is definitely worth it. And in the meanwhile, we have DauT being ahead, 4 villagers, even 5. And ACCM, he's really, really struggling right now. He's getting fletching. So he has that upgrade there, or the advantage over DauT. He should be able to kill one villager. Yes, he does. But still, there's a 3 villager discrepancy. And DauT, he's playing this one so methodically.
Okay, you keep going for a second because you are too loud for me, my stream. And I don't know how to switch to put you a little bit lower. Okay, I know now.
You can do it on Discord, Memb.
Yeah, I did it already.
Okay.
Okay, all good. Let's keep going.
Okay.
Let's keep going.
Yeah.
Well, resources almost at the same, population similar, no idle TC at all. Who's having the advantage after killing? Well, it's 2 vs 1, so it's still very close.
It is close.
The game.
It is close. It feels like DauT's transition should be a bit better. His economy looks very good. He has 16 on food right now. ACCM only has 10. So there's a big change in that. And he has 4 villager idle. Okay, he fixed that now. But that was obviously not the best timing. And he's heavily going to the deer right now. So ACCM, he wants to get into food income in order to get into the castle age as soon as possible here.
Yeah, well, ACCM is having some idle time. Is the only thing that is a little bit different. We have now a lot of scouts and skirmish. Ooh, that wasn't a good move. He's gonna lose most of the archers. He's gonna lose everything. He's gonna lose absolutely everything there. All the archers in the damn hell, Jordan. And look at now, he can clean absolutely everything and can snowball a little bit because now DauT with that army can do really damage on the wood line.
Man, he lost 4 or 5 archers in the process, right? And this is going to be such a momentum swing for DauT. He's going to be able to utilize his army so nicely. And yeah, well, ACCM in a bit of pain right now.
Yeah, let's see. Oh, they'll lose a scout. They'll lose a scout. Remember, guys, that they get a scout with more HP. There's no bloodlines. If they can go longer in feudal, obviously Tatars will get the advantage because you can make the bloodlines. But I believe that the transition to castle is gonna be there soon. Look at the amount of food he has already, DauT, and how many on food. 23 farmers. Well, some are on berries, right? But the farming here with the Franks, he's have a great food incoming. He's gonna go up very, very soon. And Franks in castle are really, really smooth. Tatars as well, they are great. And now DauT is using the market, Jordan.
Yeah, exactly. And that is, I would say, from all the buildings, which we know from Age of Empires 2, either the market or the castle are the main buildings for DauT. And, you know, when we were playing in practice games, we were always joking about that. Okay, so both players going to castle age the same time.
The same time, well, he used the market too. At the same time, a little bit more army for DauT, 3 villages more, so obviously DauT is a little bit ahead. Also, no horse collar for ACCM, so those are the difference here. And now we're gonna see one of the units that DauT loved the most. We're gonna see cavalry, probably knights skirmishers, mostly knights, probably now from DauT, versus cav archers with Thambri, Mr. Jordan. What do you prefer here?
It depends. If ACCM is capable of setting himself up very nice defensively without having any exposed areas, then the CA should be very strong. However, DauT already has the perfect units. He has the skirms, as you mentioned, Memb, and he's going to have the knights. And on the northern side, he's going to lose 3 villagers against those scouts.
Ooh.
Well, not 3. Never mind.
What?
Never mind. Why?
He didn't. What? Why he went? Well, he's gonna lose one. I think he will lose one. That one. But he could have lost. He sent in the spear. Yeah, it's fine. I think with the spears coming, he wouldn't kill more. But the archers are coming, and now there's few villages on the goal also idle. He should go to the goal, but he didn't. Well, he's going for the other goal. He's gonna lose here a lot. He can lose a lot DauT if he's not paying attention. The archers are going to be there. The gold miners are going to the tower, but he's gonna lose at least 3 villages probably.
Yeah.
Well, 2. He's not losing another. Okay.
Yeah.
He got some lucky there, man.
Yeah, for sure. But it's still very problematic for DauT because ideally he has the counter units at home, but that's not something which he has right now. And these archers is definitely something you have to respect, especially when they're going to be crossbows in a second. And DauT rightfully goes for chainboarding armor as well. So with this upgrade, the knights are going to be very strong against those crossbows. And ACCM, he lost another archer against that tower. And you have to think about it. These archers, they're really excelling when they have a certain number. But right now, DauT is going to be able to clean those up without ACCM having the advantage or the chance to get the reinforcements in. And the cav archer play needs to be happening right now for ACCM, man.
Well, the Knights on the Scout are coming. He did a really good job with those archers. Not only what he killed, look at that wood already. The Lumberjacks are definitely not being super efficient. Those archers definitely did the job. And what I like with these archers, I don't know if you agree, is that he's giving himself to do cav archers, but sadly, he's not doing them. He keep going crossbows.
Oh, that's a
and
mistake.
I don't really understand that. I mean, if he's knight with the skirmishes, what he's gonna do with the crossbows now? I don't think he's gonna achieve anything anymore.
No, he only has 8 crossbows on the field now anymore. Does he have 8 or 3? I'm always confused. Okay, no, it's 8. But he's losing the 3 here on the top against that one knight. And man, it looks like... Look at the score. It looks like DauT is having a good advantage in this game. Economy-wise, not. 45 against 44. But if we look at the army, 25 against 9. So DauT has the advantage here, for sure.
Oh, he has a lot more army. More army. And they're playing now with that. What did he do? He click everything. On his TC, he click all the villains. He's nervous. And you can't even lose. He click all the villains. Look at now the farming. He click everything. He's now with the panic mode activated, really. And DauT, instead of going for the booming, I like a lot. He read the game properly. Siege workshop forward. And if he's now making a magnet shot, what ACCM can do? I mean, I don't understand this choice from ACCM. And now it's gonna be painful. If he's getting into the wood line, imagine the damage he can do. Well, there's a tower, but he has the skirmishes, he has the knights. Oh, he's denying that siege workshop. That's really nice.
Yeah, he's denying the siege workshop. However, in the back of his base, his villagers are so idle. And the tower is not going to be able to put out the damage which ACCM is seeking for. And he's going to lose his tower, Memb, and then there are going to be a lot of villagers. Oh no, there's a gap. This is the GG. This is the GG.
It's over. Yeah, it's over.
GG.
I mean, he's gonna take all the villages there. He has to kill them all, basically, and those are so many. And DauT is playing really solid. Now going with some camels. ACCM is not one of those players that resign really quick. He's not gonna make it, maybe. Well, I don't know. Zero village on wood. And almost no farming in comparison with DauT. The advantage is huge, Jordan. It's really huge advantage.
The advantage is huge, and also the camels, they don't have the upgrades, man, which he needs. He doesn't have bloodlines, he doesn't have forging, he doesn't have scaleboarding armor. And they're fighting against almost fully upgraded knights. And that's a fight you can never take with the camels. You need the upgrades in as well. And look at the economy of ACCM. He has 25 on gold right now.
GG. I mean, I told you, man. I mean, and I'm telling you something. I really think that DauT, it's super dangerous if he doesn't feel pressure when he's playing the tournaments. And I think he's not having that much pressure in this tournament. Because obviously the prize, the prestige, winning is very important. But I think the players knew already. Just you mentioned the previous week that there was going to be a spot, right? Important. Like they were... thinking about the spot for the Red Bull, and now that they know and he's invited, you know what I mean? I think he feel like, okay, I can enjoy. I mean, I'm going to try my best, but he's not feeling that much pressure. I don't know if you agree.
No, especially DauT is that kind of player who plays better in tournament situations because he needs that excitement in order to really motivate himself to perform well. And therefore, in all that, he's going to be having a bit of an easier time if it's about the mental state. And ACCM, he must be, there is so much on the line here for ACCM. He is not invited yet to the Red Bull, and he definitely wants to get there as soon as possible. And you don't want to wait for the qualifiers in August. Ideally, you get your ticket already before that, because that is going to be better for your heart.
Yeah, well, I mean, absolutely. Obviously, there will be chances, but anyway, let's see what is going to be now in game number 2. But also, he's going to put more pressure for ACCM, Jordan.
Yeah. Anyway, from ACCM, we are going to see a very defensive playset, I would assume. But Memb, look at his map. His map is not really inviting him for walling, is it?
Oh my God. ACCM has a red in the north or on the left in the screen with one woodline on the left, another woodline almost in DauT map in front, the other one at the back. So it's quite open. The goal is in front. He has a nice goal at the back. And you know that they likes to wall a lot in circles, Jordan. So I believe that ACCM will do that.
Yeah. Could be, yeah. The good old egg wall, or how that one is called. And
Yeah.
yeah, DauT's map right now looks very good. Much easier to wall, for sure. At the front, you can build the military buildings. On the right-hand side, you can just wall a bit. On the left-hand side as well. And what I'm expecting from ACCM, very defensive play, trying to force things on water. And DauT, he obviously knows that's the go-to strategy with Vikings. And I don't think, Memb, that he's going to make it too easy for ACCM to pull this one off.
Definitely not, but it's gonna be difficult, I think, to put some aggression here. I mean, you can do it. You need a really fast up here and be really aggro. Then obviously DauT can do that. Can do this. They will go for water, I believe. No, Jordan. I mean, they will go for water. Some fish here. It can be a really good boost.
Oh yes, 100%. Yeah. You know, man.
He's exploring already.
Yeah.
Tell me.
You know what DauT told me when he got the information that I'm going to play last. He told me.
Tell me.
Jordan,
Surprise me.
Jordan, I will try to make my set as long as possible. Ideally 5 games. Yeah.
Yeah. 1 hour per game. You know what happened? If he's doing that, he's losing the series.
Yes,
You know?
but I think he has.
I mean, seriously, Jordan, go for the fight for the 5th game. Then he started to feel the pressure, and now that nobody's listening, I mean, he's not exactly 25 years old like some people in this stream, you know. So
yeah.
I mean, DauT, we love you, but come on, man, come on. And seriously, the tournament games, and now I'm going to serious again. Tournament games, it makes you feel a lot more tired than regular games, right?
Say again, it makes more tired than the Volo games?
More tired than regular games,
Oh,
the ladder
yeah.
games.
Yeah.
A lot more tired for the pressure that the games give you, right?
Yes.
You have to be 100% focused, and that's obviously it makes a lot, a big difference.
You cannot even compare that, right? Ladder games are, for example, I could play 10 hours of ladder games easy, but tournament games, you want to be 100% focused. You want to be 100% there, fresh, present, and therefore it takes also much more energy from your brain.
So you mean you are talking that casting 3 series and playing the last is the ideal situation, right, Jordi?
Yeah, kind of. But I'll manage.
My goodness, Jordi. You will manage. You will manage. Come on.
Yeah.
You
I'm feeling
Well,
100% fresh. So it's going.
And that's good. I don't know if you know, but the Beast contacted me during King of the Desert 4, Memb, and it was a few hours, I don't know, and told me, Memb, I don't feel good, man. I don't know if I can play. And in a few hours, there was King of the Desert 4 his match, and you played with you were sick, completely playing, without camera, because we don't put the camera, and so on, and you won 3-0.
Yeah, I even had Feather that day. Yeah, that was not ideal. But, you know, like...
You played your best series ever.
I have to...
I mean, 0 chances to your opponent. Who was the opponent, you remember?
Dark. I think...
Well...
Yeah.
Yeah, it was dark. It was dark.
I think I have to have Feather more often when playing.
Yeah. I mean, you didn't have any chance. Anyway, back into the game. Why we are talking about these topics? Because for now they are exploring, they are setting up the economy. 5 Illusion Wood for ACCM. Blue has, which DauT, a little bit more Illusion Wood, and they are about to go up. Yep. ACCM with a very, very smooth transition to the next age, Mr. Jordan.
Exactly. And Memb, he is a bit faster than DauT with the uptime. So DauT has opted to go for 20 villagers, while more. ACCM has only 19. And that kind of tells me that ACCM, he is adding a barrack. So he's definitely is aware of the fragile space he has in his main base. And he doesn't want to completely focus on water when the opponent could have the potential to fully focus on the land aggression. So that is definitely the right move by ACCM. And we know DauT. DauT is one of the best scouting players there is out on this Age of Empires 2 scene. And he gets a confirmation that there are 4 villagers on gold. And he needs to get the scouting onto the barrack. Because if he doesn't do that, then right now he's thinking, okay, Vikings, galleys, makes sense.
Yeah. For now, he's not doing the barrack himself. So No, he's doing now. He's doing now the barrack, and
He doesn't see it.
He missed it. He
doesn't-
missed it. My goodness. Lord, go again. Thank you. You see,
What?
old people, listen, old people. Well, not too good, you know. What
What?
the hell? Just go there, man.
How can you? How can you not see that, man? That's insane.
Now
And now-
he will
oh,
be because
oh.
of the feudal.
Oh,
No!
left hand
No,
side.
no,
Okay, no.
He's going
Okay.
again. No, but he still don't see anything.
No, he doesn't.
What the hell is he? Oh, but he's coming forward. He's gonna make a. I love this. He see the wood. He has his opponent, two in front, this one on the left, and the other one that is very far, close to the dog. And he's thinking, I'm gonna make a tower. He's gonna make a tower also to reach the goal.
No, it
Because
will.
he's doing first
Yes,
ARC range.
he will for sure. And the
Okay.
problem is, we will have to pay attention to the gold mine of DauT right now because 3 men at arms are going to. What?
What happened? Oh,
DauT quick
the house,
walls.
the house, the house.
The
Oh
DauT,
my God!
no.
DauT is quick walling. DauT is quick walling. I mean, DauT quick walling, unbelievable. No, he's not quick walling anymore. That makes more sense now with DauT.
Yeah.
Well, is the scout. Nice job there by the Lord. Didn't lose anything, and
Whoa.
now the men at arms are going down a little bit. Remember, also we didn't mention about the Vikings men at arms HP. They're beast, but the tower he's gonna make now on his face is gonna be sick. If he doesn't see that tower, Jordan,
Yeah.
oh boy.
Yeah. Oh no, but he will see that one with the villagers forward. No.
No. He doesn't see it.
it.
He's almost there, but he doesn't see it.
no.
He's
He
doing. Oh, so look at this tower, Jordan. That tower take
No.
wood, mill, and gold, but he need to make a tower. I mean, if you see a counter tower, if you see that he has arches, you know that he's there. He's doing the tower now. I think it's gonna be fine for ACCM.
DauT has done such a big mistake to reveal his archer.
Yeah,
Now he's going to lose.
shouldn't.
Yeah.
Oh man, he's gonna lose now. No. He delete the tower. He's gonna take that villager probably. No, he's not taking anything. Well, create some chaos, and now he's dying at home because
He's
the
dying at
goal.
home. Yeah. This looks.
Goal is exposed.
Memb, this looks amazing for ACCM right now. This looks,
It looks
really
good.
amazing. Yeah.
But there's one thing that doesn't look that great, and it is idle TC for ACCM. While DauT, much better. Now he's getting some. Oh, DauT 0 foot. 0 foot in the bank, 600 wood. The Lord is not balancing his economy. Literally 0 foot. You know, nothing, because look at the efficiency from DauT where they are.
What?
He didn't control them. He's in the middle of the
What?
map. So
Why?
the food is taking. The ships are there. What the hell is that DauT?
Do you know why that happened?
Look at
Because
that.
he didn't see the extra fish on his base where the
Yeah.
dock is, and then they went to
This
this one.
fish. Yeah. Yeah, but he didn't micro and didn't see also other in the south. He went to the middle alone, and that means DauT 1 minute to 25 seconds already idle in a row, and now he's housed as well. So it's already close to 2 minutes without doing a single villager.
Yeah, that was completely disastrous for DauT here. And wow, man, that could have been so good for DauT, but he didn't have the right play here, revealing his archer, and also big blunder with he's not fixing his fishing economy.
No, he do not notice, and he still also have 2 ships there. And you know the problem when you go that forward. If you go forward with 4 villas, not with 2. I mean, if you go aggressive, you go aggressive, because 2 villas also is gonna be very complicated. Also, you can make a minicam there with 4 villas, and you are the Sarans, and so you're gonna mine more gold. I don't know if you agree. I think 2 villas is too tricky. At least that he doesn't discover you. He discover him, and then 2 villas you do nothing. It's too little.
Yeah,
I don't know.
If 4 villagers would have been there for DauT, he would have been able to finish the tower much faster, and he would have been able to have a very good stand on the map. But now ACCM, he's in a beautiful position. He already has fletching, now harassing the woodline as well for DauT.
Oh, do not notice losing 1 villager, losing 2. DauT, amigo, the multitasking is losing 2 villagers, gonna lose. Now he moves. Oh boy, he might not feel the pressure, but right now DauT is not multitasking at all.
No, it's ACCM is all over the place, completely wrecking DauT on every side possible. And DauT, he's really scrambling for some air, but he's not going to have that. ACCM, he's on point of things, and man, I've played against ACCM a couple of times already in my life, and if he's excelling in something, it is being active with these archers and being as annoying as possible. Lovely moves by ACCM right there.
Good thing is that he's going to go up because the market is insane, but look at the fish. It's incredible that he still didn't fix the fish. Now, doesn't matter if he is or not, because 3 galleys are going to be there. He's coming now with more archers. Not going to be up because he's using now the market for everything, even for defending with the tower. The archers are coming, and I don't know what you think, but this is looking really close to the GG, and it's going to be a 1-1 in a moment.
Yeah, game is over. Don't think DauT will remain in the game too much longer anymore. Because, especially if the tower goes up, okay, but still, the archers can just camp under the tower. Okay, there are reinforcements coming in for DauT. So that's why he's still
there with archers.
But look at the economy. 27 against 39.
Yeah, I mean, look at the idle time. When I was going to tell you, look at the idle TC for DauT, he was 0 seconds idle TC. Since I say that, it's idle TC.
Yeah.
What the hell? I bring all the bad luck. Aye. Well,
he goes to cast stage now. Man. He goes to cast stage now, but that's a Huang economy right there. And DauT needs to be able to get on the aggression onto ACCM. Somehow needs siege. He needs stable, but I don't think ACCM is going to allow him to do so.
Yeah, it's almost impossible. I mean, at this point, the problem is that DauT has no resource. He has 2 villages on gold. The 2 villages that is forward, close to ACCM base. Yep. Now he's going to be in Castle, yes, but the problem is that ACCM will be in going to Castle in a moment. He will get hand card, and he definitely has a much better population. It's double the population.
Yeah.
It's double the population. Oh boy. 42-26. Well, he will try because he see that he's going to castle it, but when he noticed that ACCM is castle it like, what, 1 minute after, I don't know if he's going to keep playing, but it's impossible.
Yeah, now going for the stable, DauT is. But yeah, his economy is just so much behind. And as you mentioned, Vikings get handcard for free upon reaching the castle age. The fishing boats are going to be taken down by ACCM's galleys as well. And I don't really have any way to think how DauT can really make the victory or, you know, be the winner of this game, because there are so many things going wrong for him right now. Nice.
I mean, it's impossible.
Yeah.
No. He's 24 villages now. Like, he's losing all the fish as well. Yeah. He's 23. I mean, he's not 25 villages. It was 23 villages and 3 fishing ships. Now, scale bar and armor, yeah, but how many nights he can do? 1 or 2 nights, no more.
And I'm wondering, okay, we see the Siege Workshop coming up now for DauT. That is the only building he can really hope for some salvation. But I don't see it happening, man. With such a big economy difference, it's going to be tough for DauT.
It's crazy how it snowballed the game, because the fish for DauT went gone, and he started to don't have resources. He kind of, I wouldn't say panic, but all went wrong from there.
Yep.
He didn't have the food, then he couldn't produce army, villages, anything. The fish went gone. Now his opponent is in castle, the Siege Workshop is in front, but he has 0 economy at all right now, DauT, to do anything. So, well, let's see. I mean, he's going with the Knights still. The score is not that huge difference, but we know what will happen with the score. And well, he has archers on a mangle if he's not doing a stable, but now ACCM is adding the stable. That's all he needs.
He's adding the stable, exactly. And with the stable, it literally counters everything what DauT has right now. And yeah, his economy is just so much better. He's losing archers in the process as well. And I think DauT, he needs to really think about what is he really capable of doing here in this game anymore. He hopes for the mangonel.
No.
Yeah, ACCM is on point. Yeah, ACCM is on point with that. And everything is going well for him. And I'm just waiting until DauT realizes that this situation is close to impossible to solve.
Oh, but Jordan, he's not resigning on purpose. He's doing the series longer for you.
Yeah, thanks, DauT, thank you.
I mean, he was serious, you know. Now he will tell, I told you, Jordan, I was going to do that, you know. And now he's not going to resign till he's defeated, man. Like, what the hell?
I'm just waiting for him to run villages to the corners, man.
Well, he's not gonna do it because he's water. Otherwise, he's
gonna exactly, it, you know? Exactly. I'm already looking if there are blue points here in the corners, but obviously not. And now the mangonel shot, man. Oh, okay, never mind.
Nah. He's on point. When you are that on point, you can see he's dancing with the archers right now. He got the knights, and now I believe that he will call it. When he loses the siege and lose those knights, we're joking. Obviously, he's not going to extend the game on purpose. He's just trying. You know, it's a tournament, and it's a quarterfinal, and want to make him to fight for this, but the score difference is now insane. And after losing those villages, what do you have? Well, he has another mangle. Nah, GG call. GG.
Beautiful game by ACCM. It has looked so good for DauT when he placed the tower there, but him showing the archer too fast. I felt like from there everything went down, man.
Everything snowballed completely. Then he didn't have the fish back at home, so his economy also wasn't the greatest because you prefer the Vikings. You know, you get wheelbarrow instantly, and if we check, for example, in the statistics, well, the economy was already like 3,000 resources ahead, and and a lot more army, 28-9. So now we're going to move in game number 3. That can be Nomad or Fortress, if I'm not. And ladies and gentlemen, game number 3 is going to be there, and you're gonna see now how the players are going to play in a map that, as Jordan was mentioning, it's well, it's no secret for DauT in this one, and he loves to boom, and he has a crazy civilizations to boom. He has already 250 stone. So look what DauT is doing already. 20 villages on the queue. He has 0 already left. You know, he has all the villages on the queue. And
nice.
Yeah. Look at DauT. He has already all the food used. He's not gonna be idle. All the food in the bank doing villages, and this is gonna be for Imperial. I mean, the rallies might be important, so maybe the opening is gonna be stable for both. Or do you think it's not needed? For example, for Slav, seems he can make unique units. He can make boyars to defend.
The problem is
the relics.
The problem is with boyars, you're not having the resistance against the monks.
Anti-bonus.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why we usually see scouts here. On Resurgence Fortress, we don't see scouts too often, though. Usually what people are going for is Blacksmith Market and take it from there. So yeah, maybe we will see some deviation here. At the beginning, obviously, Memb, there's not too much going on. Both players are going to go for the fast castle. I would be very surprised to see any fuel aggression, because that's something we have never seen for the last 20 years, I think, on Resurgence Fortress.
Yeah, it's no point. And you don't know where the castle is. You go fuel aggression get into castle phase, then you are completely GG.
Yeah.
Anyway, an advantage here for Sicilian Jordan. I don't know how much advantage can be started with a handed extra stone. Obviously, you don't have to use any village to get those extra 50 stone that everyone is doing in this map to get the 2 extra TCs going.
Yeah. Except Bulgarians, because their TCs only cost 50 stone, but we never see Bulgarians on Resurgence Fortress, so exactly. That definitely helps a lot, because the 5 villagers, or the 3 villagers, depending on how you want to do it, they are going to be able to gather other resources instead of the stone. And that saves you at least, I don't know, maybe 80 or 90 resources on something else. So that is a little boost here. And, you know, most players are using or use their scout to get in the boar into the TC. But DauT, he is prioritizing the scouting information. And if we look at his map, he is scouting like a madman, Memb.
Yeah, because it's exploring everything with the scout, with the king, absolutely everything. About the map generation, I mean, we see one hill here in front from DauT that you obviously don't want that your opponent is coming here with a castle or something. Anyway, being Sicilians, you cannot get a castle in your face. Like you will have to be always ahead. And if you see that coming, and then the other resources are kind of spread all over the map. So I will say that the maps are pretty much the same for both. Like quite fair. Look at. What do you think? Oh my God!
Oh, okay, never mind. Sorry, man, but this is the first time I've ever seen that.
Scout,
yeah,
right?
It's totally like it's totally fine for DauT here. He can just recharge or regenerate the HP on the castle, so it's not a big deal. But it's something I've never seen before, man. I'm not sure about you.
No, definitely not. I mean, you were blocking with the king to try to take the scout HP. Imagine that then I don't know. Then he attacks you with the scout. Obviously, you cannot kill in. It's too difficult, and the king is super fast. But it's the first time. But was trying to take some damage. Anyway, they are going up. Obviously, both up to feudal age quite fast. 20 village ACCM, DauT 21.
Yep.
And they are gonna go for the boom. 3 TCs into Imp. I don't think so, right? DauT will go for a big boom, I believe, with the Sicilians.
Especially with Sicilians, Memb, yeah. You want to have, ideally, 5 TCs in the long run, because with the First Crusade, you're going to be able to get 7 Sergeants out of each TC, maximum to 5 TCs, right? So you want to take advantage of that. And also in Regicide Fortress, it depends on the civilizations a lot. But most of the time we see at least 4 TCs.
But honestly, Jordan, I really believe that DauT has to be fast, because I prefer, for the longest the game goes, I prefer Slavs in the long game.
I think so as well. They have great monks, siege onagers, great infantry, hussars, and Sicilians, they have siege onagers as well, but they don't have the monks they need to counter siege onagers potentially. Neither civilizations has bomber cannons. They have great cavalry, great for sure, with the 8 pierce armor and 7 melee armor. But
but you don't. But Jordan, you don't have gold forever.
yeah, for sure. Yeah.
And then they don't have hussars, while Slavs got hussars.
Exactly.
And in the super late game, I think the hussars are the best units in the game.
Yeah.
In a 1v1,
yeah,
I mean.
Yeah,
like,
for sure. I agree. They have the
rate,
mobility and
everything.
they're very strong.
Yeah.
So, man,
Exactly. I mean,
something we haven't mentioned yet is something you have addressed at the beginning of the game. If someone is going for stable, and we see ACCM has indeed gone for the stable, while DauT goes for the standard market and blacksmith play. So ACCM should have a good advantage in getting in the relics here.
Yeah, but then there is a problem, because you might go for the relics, and then you are gonna give that small advantage that probably DauT need to go for the quicker boom. I believe that DauT realized that he need to kill fast, or has to attack fast, and then that's why he's just not going for the stable. He's just trying to go full boom, and maybe he's gonna make a monastery early or not.
I don't think so. I just don't see it, because he has put everything away from gold, so he's really paying the attention to get his boom up as strong as possible and as soon as possible. And what we will see him doing is adding 2 TCs, one at the stone wood, one at the gold and wood, I would assume. And then, okay, he's doing it here. And then
Why that
we will
TC? I don't understand that TC close to the mill. Why there and not in the goal?
I don't know. I would have placed that one onto the gold. But I don't think it's a big deal, however. And we see him going for the heavy plow map. And heavy plow as Sicilians, it makes you feel very good. It makes you feel very good.
It's pretty sick. Yeah, well, he's doing the double with, Bosa and heavy plow, as you mentioned. He has 3 TCs right away. And as we expected, monastery. And he's doing the second the second TC right now. ACCM can do another TC, not yet. He doesn't have the wood, so he's gonna be behind in economy. And DauT has also a stone that more or less is close. He obviously cannot make a 4 TC yet, Jordan, because if he's gonna be idle. He has to put more farms, like getting 15, 20 farms, and then going for the 4th, right?
Yeah, for sure. DauT right now needs around 18 farmers in order to keep up the villager production from all the TCs. And he only has 9 right now. He's receding, so he will be able to catch up in terms of the necessary numbers soon. But yeah, we will see the idle TC time growing for DauT here. ACCM, he's now adding the 3rd TC, while he is already out there with the monk. Where is it? Where is the monk?
What? I don't know. I want to ask you if, don't you think that maybe, since Sicilians give you already a really big bonus to horse collar, maybe it's better to wait a little bit and make heavy plow later and don't have a single idle TC? Because right now, why you want 3 TCs if you are already with a many 30 seconds idle TC?
That's a good question. I'm not able to answer that question because it is so hard to answer. But it is just so tempting to go for heavy plow as Sicilians, because long term, it's going to be so beneficial.
Well, yeah, but if you wait a couple of minutes, you are not gonna put so many farms also without heavy plow, and you will add after. It's just when you have more farms, and also few food more. But anyway, it's probably gonna be 3-4 villages different only, and then you still have heavy plow, so it's not a big deal, as you mentioned. But for now, full boom, Jordan, and this is the thing. You go without stable without the monastery, and at the end, you only are 3 villages ahead. Why?
Yeah.
Because of that idle TC, 2 minutes, and ACCM 47 seconds, and Slav's bonus as well with the farms working faster is pretty solid.
Yeah, definitely. So right now we have ACCM, 1 relic already, and he's about to get the second in as well. And he's further trying to expand that idea. And for ACCM, he was... It feels like he's very well prepared, because he is expecting... When you're playing against DauT, you're expecting the Regicide Fortress. His scout is about to die here against the... Yeah, he died against the scout and the spearman. Or the spearman. And, you know, these are small things which need some attention as well, because he only had 2 scouts overall, so only now 50% of what he originally had. But Memb, he is about to get the 3rd relic in as well, and even the 4th one. So he is looking very, very strong right now.
Well, if you're gonna be playing without any relic, there is some resources in this map, but we were talking about that. Like with Sicilians, you need, I will say, more gold than Slavs. Because honestly, what the Slavs need? I think what the Slavs need to do in the start is just to stop the first attack, really. How do you stop the first attack? Obviously, fortified wall is needed. And what you do right away with the Slavs? Champions? Halves? Both?
Yep.
Because obviously, doing both is going to be complicated. We saw other day. And what you do to stop the first attack? Because it can be complicated.
It can be very, very complicated. And yeah, as you mentioned, Sicilians, they are more dependent on the gold income than the Slav player. And now DauT will try his best to prevent the monk from getting the relic, but it looks like the scout is going to... What? The scout managed to kill the monk? I did not expect that.
And now he's going to convert to 1 spear. Yeah, he's going to get 1 relic. I think that relic is for him, for DauT. Well, that's something. I mean, I always, when I see these battles, I always love to see 3-2 or 2-3, you know? That's
Yes.
I don't like the 4-1 or the 5-0. Like, it feels like, man, obviously you can still win. We have seen players winning without relics, you know?
Yep.
But then if the game goes long, it's so difficult. It's really, really difficult.
Oh, look at what DauT is doing, man. He's adding archer ranges.
Arbalest
play. And ACCM, he has obviously no idea right now what is going to be the play. But the problem for DauT is, if these monks go to left-hand side, then he is going to be able to see what DauT is going for. And that's not healthy. And Memb, DauT is going up to Imperial Age, while ACCM is ages away.
Yeah, I mean, this play, I mean, if he's spotted right now, DauT shouldn't care. Because now, I mean, if you know that he's coming, you cannot really do anything to stop that. So, the next play, I don't know what your thing is, a castle forward where the villages are probably now from ACCM, and ACCM is doing a castle there, but if he's doing now a castle forward Sicilian DauT and go Trebs and Narvales, he's gonna put ACCM in a big problem. He's gathering resources now to go up to Imperial, but Jordan, this is make the game, in my opinion, a lot more interesting than it could be. Yeah. Because we didn't see this coming.
Yeah, 100%.
We definitely didn't see this coming, and it's great.
100%. We also see DauT spotting the forward cast for ACCM. DauT is going to be in such a good position because, man, one thing we haven't mentioned, ACCM just barely missed those archer ranges. And now he's soon reaching the point where he's not going to be able to get the preparation done. And he doesn't have loom! He doesn't have loom, man!
He doesn't have the loom. Now he has now. He just did it. But that castle is going to be up. It's Sicilian village. You are not going to be able to make a DauT castle with Sicilian village, or maybe you can. Well, the crows are coming. Now he's on the way to Imperial. He's going to be 3 minutes. Ballistic on the way. That he has Botkin, yes. So he will have all the average from castle. He's going to kill now the monk. He will. That castle is going to be there. And he will take that castle for sure. And now my question here is, what else? Trebuchet and Arbalest, or let's go Rams as well. The problem now for DauT, Jordan, his economy is at the very limit.
Yeah, very interesting approach by DauT. He knows exactly that in the long run, he doesn't really have too many tools handed to him against Slavs, and therefore he is going for the much faster imp approach and going for, I don't want to call it all in, but for Regicide Fortress it is a very, very aggressive play. And we have Datinets now for ACCM. What the hell does that one do again?
It is the castle cheapers.
Ah! Man, you're the professional caster, man.
40%. 40% it's gonna be wood, and the rest if on stone.
True,
you know,
true,
that's
true.
why he's doing Voyage, so
Yeah.
that's the arbiter. And we have now the Trebuchet. It's gonna take the castle probably down, but it's only 8 villages behind. So if he's doing that arbiter, it's great, but he need to kill that castle and don't leave the Trebuchet alone. What I don't like is that DauT is doing what? This is Resurgence Fortress. You're not gonna achieve anything with those archers, and you need that army because those Voyagers are gonna be strong. Chambered in armor, probably in +4 is trying to repair. You need to keep there and don't lose the traps. Even more in this situation, Jordan, that you are at the limit.
Yeah, 100% agree. But that's exactly what DauT is doing. He's retreating. He knows exactly he's not going to be able to find too much more damage here with his crossbows. And therefore he is trying to... Oh, he's also trying to kill the stone wall.
Don't like that.
I don't like that
I
as
don't
well.
like
I mean, DauT, he doesn't know what's behind there. But yeah, he's not going to achieve anything. And the castle needs to go down as soon as possible. He has 4 traps right now attacking the castle. And, oh, ACCM is going for plate boarding armor. No, what is DauT doing? No! DauT, don't do that.
King. He's going for the king. Let me go for the king. He's trying to find the king. I don't know if he made the up. I mean, he's trying to find the king. The king is in a tower. You have to be careful. Obviously, the king is now on a TC. Yeah, he mind that he's taking the king, but the castle is down. But this is what I didn't want it to see, man. The Voyage coming and killing all the traps. He's gonna take all the traps. Those are going to be very strong. With the +4, he's gonna lose all the trebuchet, and the castle is not down yet. Jordan, what is this?
Oh, this is so painful.
Disaster.
This is so painful for DauT right now. He is losing all the trebuchet. And these in total, I think...
Over. I mean, what you do now? I mean, you don't even have a 5 TC boom. He's behind 14 villages, 4 rallies versus 1. Jordan, I mean, what you do?
He's switching to pikemen now. But pikemen is also not the best unit against the boyars, as they have such a big melee armor. And man, this castle surviving is just a huge deal for ACCM right now. And ACCM, he is definitely having the momentum, having the great units here. And he's going to snap another trebuchet, and that castle of DauT is going to be sieged now by ACCM. So this is so incredible.
How many? 5? 5 trebuchet? That's a lot of resources.
Yeah,
and
1,000,
then
1,000.
He's doing now more town center. Of course, he's gonna keep booming. He's doing now more barracks, but those are pikes. It's not even halberdiers.
Yeah.
Obviously, those Voyagers are not elite either, but they are +4. And as you mentioned, look at that armor. My goodness, 7 armor there. Halberdiers, okay, he's coming. If someone can come back, maybe can be DauT. Well, 13 villages behind, but again the army out of position. Another trap gonna go. I mean, seriously, bring the archers. I'm getting stressed, Jordan. I cannot keep coming.
Yeah, this is very sloppy for DauT here. I mean, he could be able to save that one, but no, this trebuchet is going to go down. A lot of boyars. Is it going to go down? Procaster. What?
Okay.
Look at the army, man. Look at the army. 24 against 9.
Yeah, now he has nothing, and now he's doing champions against Arbalest. Champions against Arbalest is not gonna work. But
No.
I'm telling you something. DauT could have a life, all his trebuchets.
Yeah.
All his trebuchet. So
Exactly.
he could be already killing all those castles still. And now there's a problem. He's gonna make onagers. And DauT micro against the onagers, I want to see this.
Memb, that's the reason. Memb, that's the reason why you wanted to cast DauT set, right?
Shut up, man. There's many people, man. Jordan, what is this? Don't spoil my intentions. Come on. You're gonna say that I'm a hater. I want to see that micro, man. Well, onagers, crowd rotation, light cast. It's true, man. I mean, we're gonna see somebody. DauT still have more army, 161 population. ACCM 140 villages, but ladies and gentlemen, the Voyagers are coming. 3 trebuchet, castle on top of that kill, and now he doesn't have mobility. DauT doesn't have mobility, which is another big problem, Jordan.
Yeah. He doesn't have the mobility Memb, and he's now going to be sieged on the left-hand side as well. And I feel like ACCM is in such a controlling position due to the fact that he has the right units.
The Onager, sorry that I interrupt you. Look.
Ah!
What the hell? He's micring. He's
Look
micring.
at that!
Okay.
He heard what you were saying, man.
No, he's telling now, shut up, Memb. All go play Black Forest and shut up.
Oh,
And
God.
now he's coming with more Onagers. Let's see. 2 Onagers, 3 Trebuchet. The Voyars still is only 1 Onager, you know, and the game is still not over. But right now, it's a very complicated army to push it back, Jordan. Because if he got Bombardianos, okay. But with this army, how you kill now those Trebuchets and the Onager? Play me. With that army, how you kill? Because I don't know.
You can't. This is a very tough position for DauT right now. I mean, how can you kill this? Like, in theory, you need the Onagers yourself in order to... With the button? Nah, this one doesn't really work as well. I mean, DauT, if you look at the army or army numbers, we have 56 against 19. A lovely lead here for DauT.
It's coming. Jordan, it's coming. It's coming. The Onagers. It's coming. And Siege Engineer now. Okay. Well, sending the Halbardiers, but the castle, I don't know. Jordan, I don't know. It's killing all now, I think.
Is the castle surviving, Memb? No, it's not. It's not. Okay, the castle is dead. And the Halberdiers against Trebuchet, that's also not the best unit to fight off against the Trebuchet. And yeah.
Jordan.
What?
ACCM has no army, man. 14 military.
14, yeah.
I mean, he has only this army that we see in this screen. And DauT is housed for the last 2 minutes. 170 population, unable to do more because he's housed and the Honest are coming. Trebuchet is going to be down. Aye, DauT. Well, the Honest, he does have too many, but now the...
Ah!
Well,
no!
Well, I told you, man, I told you. And the Arbalest...
Are they going to...
losing almost everything, DauT. Aye. He
but
on the first, but then...
But man, on the right-hand side, DauT is raiding the castle, and the castle should not go up. Even a counter-castle.
Oh, that's a good way. He's Sicilian. He's gonna be able... Look at this Sicilian castle. It's incredible. It's 78% for red, but look at now blue. And it's gonna make it in a moment. He's gonna be up both, probably. But that's it. That's crazy. That's really crazy. And he's taking now a lot of villages. Let's go.
Is the castle going to go up? Is the castle going to go up?
Will.
Yeah, okay.
He will.
It's going to go up. And yeah, ACCM is in a beautiful position right now. And both players are at 150 population right now. We must not forget, ACCM has 4 relics, while DauT only has 1. And it feels like, in terms of scalability, Slavs should have the advantage over Sicilians. So DauT, I think, is going to run out of options, man.
Yeah, I mean, he has also no good farming. Like, he has only 35 farmers right now. He needs a lot more food for sure because he has no really gold. I mean, the good thing for DauT... Oh, look at those Honors down the left! Oh, with the Siege Engineer, you kill everything. Look at the Honors, he's gonna take everything! Well, what army he need? He need the Cavaliers with all the upgrades. It's the only army that it will work here, more or less, because the Voyars are fully upgraded as well. So, oh man, I don't know. It still have more population, which is incredible. You know, it's incredible that he's ahead in population all the time. But I really believe that ACCM Jordan is gonna make all the tech tree on his civilization.
Yeah, definitely. ACCM, he lost the right-hand side. So DauT has taken the advantage on that side. But on left-hand side, man, look at the overall defense here for ACCM. He has 4 castles, a lot of barracks, a few siege workshops coming up. University as well. So I don't see how DauT can breach that one too soon. And those Onagers, how can he ever engage into that one? We have First Crusade coming in.
With 4 TCs. With 4 TCs, which is also not great. You need a TC number 5. Because then you are losing right now 7 extra units, you know, so he's not getting all the power for that one. It's also not elite, because they are not elite if I'm not wrong. So
they're not.
He's using the desperate mode activated, Jordan.
Yeah, exactly.
He doesn't know what to do.
Yeah, he doesn't know. He needs to desperately try to push back as well as he can, but the elite boyars, they are not taking, or they don't mind the Resurgence, right? Like, elite boyars are the beautiful unit against melee infantry.
They're not a joke, huh?
Yeah, they're not a joke indeed. And now also the economy of DauT is being raided. And Memb, you mentioned the hill in front of the DauT's base, and this is exactly where ACCM is parking right now, and DauT is really struggling.
And you can see Slavs right now with Donegers, Siege Rams, Elite Bodyguard, Champions. Oh, Negers! Oh my god! Well, if there was little chances, I wanted to see the Bada Boom. He took absolutely everything. And Jordan, ladies and gentlemen, is 2-1 for ACCM in this one. And it's going to be one game away only to be into the damn semifinals, Mr. Jordan. And this is getting so interesting because ACCM is going to be, well, one game away to be closer to the Red Bull Wololo event, I mean.
Yeah. ACCM playing beautifully right now. And DauT is really struggling to keep up his population. 140 or 130 only for him anymore. ACCM on a healthy 170. And now ACCM, he's raiding, or he's having the strong units with the champions. He needs to find something against the Arbalests right now, because the Arbalests are going to be very strong against the champions. On the right hand side, the castle of DauT goes down. On the bit more left hand side of the right hand side, the castle is also going to be sieged here by the trebuchet. And DauT, he needs to get himself some time in order to break his stuff, but I don't think so as well.
It's impossible.
Yeah.
There's no population anymore. Like 200 almost, 110. I really think that DauT lost the game when he lost the traps.
Yep, I agree. So, 100%.
After that is a snowball game, and you need to keep the momentum and don't let GG Cole, don't let his opponent to grow to the position that he can dominate. Man, the first game for DauT was very solid, super smooth, but the second and the third for ACCM, we could say the same, or even better.
100% agree, Memb. And you know, DauT has done something which is very uncharacteristic for him. He went into ACCM space without having any knowledge. And that did not pay off at all, because first of all, he lost his army without not doing any damage, or very slight damage, and he lost his trebuchet. And losing those trebuchet means that all the momentum you have been able to gather yourself is completely gone in one moment.
Well, very interesting, and I want to know your opinion on what you prefer here.
When I think about it, Koreans is just such a great nomad civilization as well, because not only do they have the further line of sights for the villagers, which helps a lot for the start, but they also have a beautiful unique unit with the war wagons, and the war wagons is just a very, very strong unit to go for. So Koreans, for me, feel a bit stronger. I don't know what you think, man.
So too. I mean, the thing with Malay is that I feel that Malay doesn't really excel at all on water, because you have the faster timing, but since the build order is different, at the end, you get 2 villages more, but you're not gonna be really faster than your opponent. So you have 2 villages more, but that's also not that great. And then with the feast traps bonus, you're not gonna use that bonus in Nomad at all. So what a real bonus has Malay to make them very strong in Nomad? I don't see that at all. You know, while Korea, as you mentioned, with a unique unit, and in the start being with the village with the extra LOS is also great.
Yep.
Let's see, and because now what I like with this map, Jordan, is that in the previous one it's difficult to cast. For a duo casting, Razer Fortress is difficult because there's a moment that we can maybe not talk at all, but here we can talk about a lot of things like TC position, the dogs, everything. So we can see how close they are. This is, in my opinion, depend how the game goes, but in mind that ACCM can go castle age faster, this is what you want when you are Korea, to drop a castle.
100%, because especially when you have a situation like that, where both players' TCs are very close to each other, one castle, well positioned, can win you the game right at the get-go. So, very good for ACCM, and also ACCM with Koreans has the better unique unit. With Malay, with the Karembe warriors, they're not going to be adding too much to the fray. So, going for a castle here for ACCM makes sense. But, Memb, we have to always keep a close eye on to how the scouting is going for both players.
Yeah, I'm checking right now ACCM point of view, Fog of War. For now, he has the dog completely the opposite side of his TC. He's exploring with one ship, but the good thing is he has berries Jordan, and one board close. So he's not going to have idle TC at all, ever. While DauT, well, he has a board too, but he has the goal. And then the next question is, do you think that it's worth it to go tower rush with Korea here?
No. I don't like the tower rush. Feels like he's not going to be able to close the economy of DauT too much, or just annoy DauT too much on the economy part. And then if you go for trash, you don't have villagers on gold usually, means you will not be able to save your water, and that also means that your opponent has water, will have the better economy, will go to Castle Age, will have access to Siege Workshop, which completely annihilates the tower aggression.
Yeah, but you know why I'm telling you this? If you check red, he has the berries on that board, but the rest of the boards, he has not a real access.
No.
I see DauT taking that board in front, and then 2 more extra boards at the back of his base. When he explores, he's not gonna get. So I don't see really great food income from ACCM to go for a fast castle here. His water, his fish, boom, has to be great. Otherwise, I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, for sure. The thing is also, ACCM, he doesn't have too much access to stone as well. And DauT has already spotted that stone here. The only thing DauT needs to get a confirmation on is that ACCM is so close to him in terms of the TC.
That's why I asked you about the tower rush, because I don't think that he can go fast castle. And if ACCM discover his opponent, he will have to do something, I believe, if he's not able to go castles. Anyway, there's a lot of questions, a lot of factors. Just look, he's already going with a villager to explore ACCM, because he has no real food. He has 2 villagers on the board, and he's gonna take that ship that you can see there. But I don't know.
Yeah, I'm wondering if ACCM further wants to continue scouting with the villager. I don't think he should be doing so, but I mean, he obviously could be going that route. And right now, what DauT really misses is the scouting information where ACCM is right now. And it looks like DauT wants to go for the water play. And that could be very problematic for him there, Memb.
Yeah, and now he finding a second board. That second board gonna help a lot.
Yeah,
he's quite far. I believe he's gonna be able to take it. He didn't get any hit yet, and he's gonna find now the dog as well. I like ACCM position right now. If he find the dog right now, he's gonna find the house. With that ship, he found it.
Yeah.
Well, he lost the ship, so he might know that he's there.
Yeah. The problem is for DauT, he doesn't have the crucial information yet, which ACCM has. ACCM in theory has spotted the dog and has spotted the TC. I'm not sure if he has paid attention to that, but ACCM has a huge advantage here.
Well, I don't know if he paid attention. I agree with you that he has the advantage for sure. It's pretty obvious. I am on his point of view fog of war, Jordan, and he sees exactly where it finished. ACCM of fog of war, and it's clear. The good thing is, this village can never die against the town center. I mean, it's an outpost with mobility, you know? He saw the TC now. So, this is the thing now. What is now ACCM going to do? He's going to wall, he's going to try to go fast castle. I'm telling you, if he's doing fast castle, at least that DauT Risk Castle is in a good position and make monks. What you do to stop Korea War Wagons?
Korean war wagons. Well, Malay, I feel like the only option they have is go for monks. Double monastery play could be the way to go. But, you know, it just feels wrong that DauT hasn't scouted as properly. Because usually, we know DauT is one of the best in terms of scouting. And just the fact that he saw ACCM having a sheep so close by, so early, could have given him the intel. And now, finally, DauT is using that village to get some scouting information. And he is going to be heavily surprised by the fact that ACCM is so... He's not scouting. Memb, he's not scouting ACCM.
He's not finding him. He's not finding him. And another thing, very important, I think he's going water as well. He found now that villager, but look at this. Malay, he clicked later after him. And then, he's going to block it. He's going to block it. That villager is going to go to the TC. That villager is bye-bye. That village is bye-bye for DauT. Great job here by ACCM. You need to put village on PC. And now it's going to be a node. He's going to block it. Beautiful play by ACCM.
Yeah.
Mr. Jordan, who is playing very, very strong and solid.
Yeah, 100%. It was still a very good move for DauT because he got the scouting information, and that is so much more valuable than having a villager out there. And the overall situation is so much better for ACCM here because he is going to have very safe water, and he wants to go for fast castle behind the water play and then go for the castle transition. So yeah, right now DauT is going or goes for the galleys. We see also galleys queuing up for ACCM. Ah, interesting. Very interesting.
What DauT gonna do? He's gonna make a tower in that woodland, but not gonna work against Korea. Also TCs. Well, the LOS they have. He can now lose those villages. He can block if he play properly. Is he gonna wall those villages? In mind that now he saw it. He saw it. Well, I think he should have finished that palisade. You know, those walls that he was doing instead of going with the villager. And he could really take it, but now he's walling the tower and he's playing great. Yeah, he walled the tower. All right.
ACCM is playing.
That's how it is.
Yeah, ACCM is playing extremely well, and DauT doesn't have any chance of getting his. What? You can build the tower?
Oh, he can.
How is that possible?
Now he deleted. Now he's doing the tower again. Well, you know, he can touch from that corner. Well, he was convinced ACCM he couldn't because he even deleted the first tower, but now don't lose that villager. He's gonna lose a villager?
No, he's
don't
not.
Lose that villager.
No,
he's gonna save it. Okay.
Yeah, nice
1
pullback.
HP, and that tower will never be up.
Yeah, DauT is in a very bad position right now, Memb. It's looking very, very bad for him. He has a bit better economy, yes, but that tower is not going to go up. And fletching is soon coming up for ACCM. It's all about how well both players are going to be able to transition now. That's the biggest question of all. We have DauT. He knows where the dock is of ACCM, and ACCM obviously knows where DauT's docks are. So I would assume that water is not going to be the biggest focus for both players. It's all going to be about how the land is going to be approached.
Yeah, but here Malai start to get some good situation, some good advantage here. Uh-oh. What is DauT doing? What is DauT doing? You can block now. He's going to lose the villager. What is he doing here? I mean, he's going to lose a villager. He's going to lose a villager. Oof, almost. But those villagers are almost dead. And he might be blocked. If now ACCM go with that villager to the left and he's going to make a gate, those villagers are dead.
These villagers are dead. I see that as well. And DauT, he is about to lose 3 villagers. And ACCM, the only way how DauT can save those is by reinforcing with galleys. Otherwise, he's completely dead here. And yeah,
but the galleys are out of position. One down, and look at the galleys. He's going for the water, but he's staying there with the galleys. Oh, both left at the same time. So, maybe both lose the fish. And losing both the fish, who benefit here?
That's a hard one. that's a hard one to say. I think
I'm here for that, man.
I think that was a very unfair question, man. No, I think that's something we would have to analyze then in terms of who has the better land economy in terms of food, and I guess that's better for DauT.
Okay.
And DauT able to. He has some more numbers. He has 5 against 3. Even DauT should be able to win that micro war.
Yeah, but he's also fighting at the bottom. ACCM is at the bottom too. He took all the 3 villages. So he's going to lose the fish. Yes, he will lose the fish, ACCM. Well, he's moving now, but he's also there with the galleys, ACCM. Yep. So population in total, you can see 41 DauT, ACCM 39. ACCM has killed 4 villages to his opponent.
Yep.
DauT 0.
Yeah, DauT 0.
Yet 0.
Yeah, and ACCM goes for Billboard right now. And DauT is going to lose a lot of fishing boats in the process here, Memb. He's going to lose all of them, isn't he? It looks like that.
Yeah, but ACCM, don't pay attention to the archers. The archers are coming. He's going to break the palisade. He has nothing to defend against the archers. He didn't even react. He could wall that area. He's not going to... He's going to go in with 3 villages with the 2 archers. Now he's going to make even more archers. He has fletching, and archers can do a disaster on ACCM economy. The goal is unprotected. Everything is unprotected, Jordan.
Yeah, and Memb, I'm not sure if you caught that one, but ACCM was able to save all his fishing boats. every single fish
Yeah,
boat
yeah, yeah.
because he went to the corner, and therefore ACCM has a beautiful position. However, if DauT is able to get a tower up onto the stone of ACCM, then in all of a sudden it doesn't look too bad anymore. And yeah, the archer play is just going to be so crucial for DauT here. Lovely, lovely transitioning by him.
Yeah, it's very good. Now he's doing the tower there, and that tower is a bad tower. He's doing a bad job here. ACCM didn't notice what's coming in, and that's really bad. That tower, it's in real danger to be down. He's losing more villages. Man, he might lose the game here in CCM. Well, it's still very close population because the water, it's big advantage for ACCM, but that tower is already down. No, he saved it, okay. It's still not down. Be careful now, because now DauT can lose a lot if he's not taking that tower down. If he's not taking that tower down, Jordan, no, but he did it. He's doing great here.
Yeah, he needs to be so cautious with his archers. The archers is the most important thing. Run the archers. You don't want to have the villagers attacking them. And Memb, and all of a sudden, it looks good for DauT again, because that was a beautiful few seconds for him there.
Jordan.
Yeah.
Check the amount of villagers on foot for DauT right now.
I think ACCM has a little bit more.
0 on foot for DauT right now.
Yeah.
0 villagers on foot. It's, I mean, how he's gonna be up now to castle is DauT.
Yeah, no chance. He knows that his situation is very, very desperate, and he needs to make a play. He needs to make a play here.
But Jordan, 0 villagers on goal for ACCM. It's also truth that he is smart, moving the 4 villagers that he got on goal, and he found a stone in the middle of the map there in the north. That's really important. He will have a stone. So this is what he wants right now. Because if he's doing few skirmishes now, he might be able to recover the skirms, and his economy now is much better. Look at his resources. And having a stone, he's more or less fine.
Yeah, exactly.
But he's still exploring.
Yeah.
He's gonna find the stone miners.
He will eventually, but ACCM, look at his economy. He's very close to going up. And with 6 villagers on foot right now, DauT is going to be trailing behind a lot. He's melee, yes, but he's not going to be catching up on that part. And ACCM, he still has his 5 fishing boats alive. DauT tries desperately everything he can to harass that. And also a lovely tower on the left-hand side for DauT. So that one is going to be very annoying as well.
Yeah, but he can move soon. And now, oh, look at in the middle. And now with the archers, he's gonna find the miners. But those archers are really low HP. If he noticed ACCM, he might kill them, but he has to notice. He got wheelbarrow. He need to notice that he's super low HP. And he could take those archers easily, but he's not attacking. Just look how focused you need to be in this game, John.
Exactly. And now ACCM has a beautiful counter. The skirms, also Koreans get the ranged unit defense for free upon reaching the next ages. So he's going to be able to kill those archers or keep them away easily. And it feels like DauT is running out of options. However,
it's 3-1, man. He's up to Castle Age.
Oh, and he's losing all the galleys on the left-hand side.
Yeah. Oh, no. He's going to kill now the fish. What happened with this ACCM? He let them out. What's going on, man? There's so much going on. And the guy is working the as well. He missed it. He lost now all the fish. Still the damage is done, but he's doing another tower. The problem here now is clear. How do you stop now the mangonels? Because he's gonna go siege. Yeah,
he will go siege, and the siege is the beautiful counter to what DauT has right now, and he's really trying to make it work, man. He is towering like a madman, and right now, ACCM doesn't really have a safe wood line, does he? On the left-hand side, on the left-hand side of this TC, he's being harassed, and look at how many other villages he has right now, around 10. So, that's not too healthy for him, and on the right-hand side, he tries to expand to the wood lines, but DauT is not going to allow him to do so, man.
I don't know what he's... but remember that those towers for Korea are going to be war towers right now. So if he's doing those towers, he's going to recover absolutely everything. He just needs the botkin. The problem is that he could be in a much better position. 0 village on wood. Now he has 0 food as well, so he cannot make botkin at all. Now you need to fight with those villages. You need to fight. You can't lose that tower. 20 seconds and that tower is going to be just insane. Battle of towers, man. Battle of towers, Mr. Jordi here. Who is winning this?
Exactly. Well, the biggest problem is that ACCM will have the guard tower now, and with the guard tower, it's going to be so much stronger. However, ACCM, he doesn't have the fighting power right now with archers as DauT does, and villagers are going to go down for ACCM. And DauT, he's not as much in a bad position, which I was thinking he would be.
No, ACCM is losing absolutely everything.
And man, DauT goes up to Castle Age.
No, yeah, because he bought it. He bought it, he used the market, now he has good farming, and he's on the way Castle is right now. That tower is incredible. It's really incredible how a game that should be lost for DauT, he's able to come back.
Yeah.
It's really crazy.
Yeah.
And now he cannot make Botkin. The towers is still alive. I mean, you win against Korea in tower rank. Explain me this. It's like winning against you. Not possible.
Unbelievable.
It's not possible.
Unbelievable.
I mean,
yeah.
It's just not possible. And now
he is forced to go back.
ACCM. No, ACCM has lost 20 villages in this battle. No, 15.
Whoa.
He was like 5 villages lost, and he has now 20 villages lost. No, man, it's incredible. Population 55-41, and the Lord wanted to. Man, he told you, I'm gonna make 5 games, and he's gonna try to make 5 games to make you be super tired, Mr. Jordan. It's what he wanted, man. It's all planned. It's part of the plan.
Like I was looking at the situation and I was thinking like, okay, there's no way how DauT can win this game. And now look at the position. He has 45 economy units, while ACCM has only 25. He doesn't have a safe woodline as well. Like, it's looking so desperate.
5 minutes ago, I asked you how many villages on food DauT has. He got 0, 1.
Yeah.
And then ACCM got 20 something. Look at now.
Yeah.
ACCM.
Yeah.
6. He lost everything.
Lost everything.
He really lost. And he lost everything because he didn't multitask. Because he lost all the fish. Because he sent the galleys to the wrong direction. Because at the same time, DauT was attacking in this area. And now we see Malaika.
Elephants.
Elephants too.
Yeah, elephants.
And Malaika is like, well, what is this?
And the elephants is such a great addition. They are going for the scaleboarding armor now as well. And DauT, he knows he's in a very dominant position now, I would assume, right? He saw that he was killing so many villagers of ACCM. And I love what DauT is doing right now. He's desperately trying to find those stone miners. And Memb, I think he could be successful in doing so.
It's almost there, but he didn't. Man, it's incredible. He's still doing more towers, man. He's doing towers to the Korea player. I don't know what the ACCM might be thinking, but I was telling you before, like, I told you several times also while casting ACCM. ACCM has a lot more problems when he has to defend a multitask. It happens to many players, because it's normal. It's more complicated, And you saw here that DauT went fully aggro, and from there, it snowballed his game completely. He was really, really ahead.
Yeah, it was completely ahead. Like, there was no way he could have lost the game, I was thinking, but DauT managed to make things happen. And also he found the stone miners on the north and in the left-hand side. So he's looking so dominant, and we have 52 villagers against the 28 for ACCM. This is looking so good for DauT right now.
He's not resigning, guys. ACCM is not resigning because you check the difference is not too much. But now he's with 24 villages more. His population is 20 overall ahead. He's coming with the mangonel, with the ram. He's coming with a ram. He's not even going for the boom. He's trying to go all aggressive. But man, DauT can't even make a castle soon. And now there is the elephant. He's gonna convert. No, he deleted. Yeah. ACCM is taking the dogs. Okay, but what do you achieve now on water? Basically nothing. Yeah, and he can't boom, man. I mean, he has no resources.
Exactly, man. But the most important thing of all is that DauT has all the map control. ACCM, he's cornered. Like, ACCM is fighting for the woodline in the north. That's how desperate he is right now. And
the mangonel in that tower. There's a ram. There's the mangonel. He's gonna try to kill the ram. The mangonel with the villager. The tower is obviously there. You need to repair. He has only 5 archers. He lost the mangonel. Okay, that's good. But that tower is gonna go down. Oh, he's gonna save it. Well, DauT has to be careful. But I mean, ACCM has no villages on goal almost. He has no resource. It's impossible for ACCM now. Like, if he could make a castle now or something to go aggro, but I don't know. I don't what he can do. I mean, he has nothing right now.
I don't see anything, man. But it's so desperate for him. He has half of the village account of DauT. That's how desperate the situation is looking right now. On left hand side, he's getting some kills on the villagers with the archers, but DauT, he's not reacting, man.
Oh my God, what happened in this game? What happened? I mean, he still need to lose a lot, but well, he's losing a lot.
He's not reacting. He lost 7 villagers already.
Because DauT is focusing, don't have a DauT castle. He's just focused on doing the castle. Okay, he will do that castle. But in the meanwhile, he's losing, well, I don't know how many, but too many villagers, man.
Way too
this
many.
is insane. Yeah, but still, he's still double. Man, but now he's losing all the villagers on the goal with the Mago. Look at the tower close to the castle and still not doing the castle. This is madness game already. I mean, migration now with those villagers. What's going on?
He loses everything, man.
No, ACCM has no map. Just look at the map. The dot red we see all over the map is ships. It's not villages. You know?
Yeah.
It's outposts and ships. One village on a stone, and then he has one town centers with those 3 farmers, many villages idle, and then he has nothing. I mean, but the score.
Man.
Look at the score.
He's finally realizing that he lost around 20 villagers.
Yeah. And he's still 20 villages ahead. But now he can lose. But now he can lose a lot more. Now, man, Malay going nice. You never see this, you know? Like never. No bloodlines, no +2. Now he's gonna make finally a second town center. It's gonna take now that hill to try to kill those knights. But those knights still do the job because there is mainly skirmishers. So they will kill everything right now. And well, ACCM amigo. Let's go for the game number 5 right now. Sorry, Jordan. Well, DauT too.
This is hilarious, man. The fact that ACCM was able to kill 20 villagers without DauT realizing. Yeah, go ahead.
Jordan, check this village with Hunt. He's hunting, and he's bringing those from the north to the TC. You know, he's bringing from the north to the town center, and now there's a knight also there. Just look at those. Now he's doing a market because he realized. Oh baby!
Look at ACCM's. Look at ACCM's resources right now.
What resources? Well, it's balanced. 0, 0, 0.
Yeah.
You know, like pretty much. And the knights are now killing. Everything is. But why you do the market? Explain me. How you gonna balance this economy?
You cannot. You cannot.
He's doing the market and then.
Oh no.
Well. Oh my goodness. Well, he's gonna be decided the game 100%. Tell it. He's increasing a lot. I mean, horse collar now for DauT solid. But after this game, what do you expect to make horse collar or anything? It's incredible. And the decided game is gonna be what map? Fish and Fish.
Fish and Fish. And that is a hyper-aggressive map as well, man. The ones you love the most, I know that. So,
okay.
Should be a good one, And you can see that ACCM, he's really, really desperate on the right-hand side to get some space, but DauT does not allow him to get that.
I mean, he's not desperate. He's I mean, I don't know, 10 on wood, 0 on foot, 0 on goal, repairing a Magonal. Because he's trying to move there. I mean, he really is dead. I mean, he has 40 population right now. And no production. He's going to lose the town center, the only TC he has. And DauT has 2 town centers. He has the castle as well. Yeah, he's recovered the tower in the north. So now he's feeling, okay, I can move. But you don't have wood to make TCs. You don't have a stone. You don't have food to make production. It's incredible. It's really incredible, Jordan, how DauT has destroyed ACCM in this game.
Yeah, this is unbelievable.
Destroyed.
Yeah. This is
unbelievable.
It's unbelievable. Like I was really thinking, okay, we see a 3-1 for ACCM right now because there is no way. There's no way DauT can salvage the situation. But that's something I learned. Never question the Lord. And I did it once again. And man, how was he able to pull this one off? Like it's so hard to do.
He went all in.
Yeah.
He really went all in and he went on in during the transition basically to castles. I told you, I remember that they said, how he's going to stop now the Mangonals from ACCM. He never did them because he lost everything there. Okay, now it's trying to deny that TC. He's not going to get it, I believe.
No,
it's just too little, chance. 1 monk, 2 archers, and it's going to make it. Well, DauT, come on, man. We trust you. TC is up. Yes, it's up. And, well.
Oh,
he's
the
taking
monk
everything.
is getting killed as well without getting a conversion. And we have still, Memb, I'm not sure if you have paid attention, but I think ACCM has had around 30 villages for the last 10 minutes.
No, I mean, he cannot make. He has no economy. I mean, he's doing now a villager. So that's why IDLTC is over 8 minutes. He's going to try to take the ram. He's going to take that ram down probably. But I don't understand. I mean, when you are playing this situation, he really think that he can come back? Or he's just trying to make the Lord tired? I'm asking you serious completely. Like, he really think he can come back?
He wants to make me tired.
Well, yeah, well. Man, why the
But
players hate you, man? You are okay guy, man. Like, seriously.
no, I think in this situation, he really thinks he can make a comeback.
Okay.
But it's
yeah, but
no.
But this has been so long, Jordan. Sorry, that he didn't make any damage to his economy anymore. Look at the tower. He's doing tower. He's still trying 100%. He's doing a tower close to DauT TC.
Yeah.
But no, man, it's just impossible right now. Yeah.
Ma'am, what is the likelihood that we see Imp from DauT in this game?
No, I mean, yeah, he's probably not going to resign till his opponent is in Imp.
Yeah, I think so as well.
Yeah. With 0 village of food and no town center. Unbelievable. No, he has to resign now. Come on, no TC, please. I mean, 26 villages, 11 army.
He will not resign. He will not resign, man. He will not resign.
Okay.
Maybe on the northern side if he loses that army. Where's the button?
He has nothing, man.
Resign,
man.
ACM, please resign.
Resign. Jordan has to play against Winchester, you know, and it's not after this. It's after the next series as well. So. Anyway, it's incredible, man. He's really incredible. He's not giving up. He has no town center. He has no villages. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, people in Jordan stream in my channel. Jordan is a nice guy. Please, don't make this to him, you know. He's hosting the tournament and they don't respect you, Jordan. I'm sorry, but...
that is the only explanation. And like, you know the game is over when DauT has time to focus on the mangonels to do target shots. That's the moment when you realize the game is over.
He's gonna be defeated if he's still going. I'm talking seriously. Like, now, doing a castle there. GG call, my goodness! GG call, bravo!
Let's go!
Bravo!
ACCM found the resign button.
Well, it's incredible game. Honestly, sorry for the clap.
I did the same.
Early GG or not? Jordan, what do you think?
Man, I think ACCM still had a shot in this game.
Okay.
I really think so.
But look at this crazy. The most units down in the game, 15 galleys down to 14 galleys. I mean, you say this, the most created, 15 galleys, 14 galleys. Like, come on, man. Like, it was only villas, man. They were just fighting with villas, killing with the mangonel maybe and the towers. Yeah. And this is the most units done. My goodness.
Man.
Yeah, well, madness. And with those 80 units killed for both, but the economy look at the economy. I mean, what economy? DauT 32k, ACCM 16k. It's double. I mean, double. The Lord in another level, game number 5. Let's go.
Yeah.
Game number 5, and we're going to see feast and feast with, as we were talking, Vietnam and Hindustanis in the south, red ACCM with Hindustanis in the north, blue DauT with Vietnam. That remember that Vietnam give you the position of your opponent, but in this map doesn't really matter at all because it's more or less similar generation. You are straight in front. What it matters here, Jordan, is that you need to find as fast as possible where is the wood and the, let's say, the shallows where the fish is, and decide what you're gonna do. Because we have seen here, let's say, 2 openings, right? Going for the dog directly or barrack and militias to be annoying, and then going for maybe later dog. Go.
Yeah, and that is the lovely thing of this map. The fact that there is not a clear meta, and there are so many different ways to approach this map. So yeah, I'm very curious how both players are going to approach this one. I've done a couple of training games against both of these players, and I obviously know how they played in practice games. Let's see if they also changed their styles or if they remain with the same strategy. We will soon see. And yeah, DauT is going for the Lumbercam now. Nothing special here. And you know, this map is very wild. Why is there no meta? Because we have here in the middle, we have a lot of shore fishes. On the south side, we have the shallows with the fishing boats. And on the north side, we have a big forest. So it's not really clear what is the best approach. Do you go for the middle straight away? Do you go for the dock and then for the middle? Or do you go for the dock and play defensive? Like, so many different options. Memb, what do you think is the best play to go for here?
I like control the middle.
Mm.
I like control the middle because if you control the middle, that food is much stronger than the one on the shallows, in my opinion. You know,
Yeah.
and the good thing here is I really love the barrack opening. Why? You just go for your opponent, and if he has fish, you are going to deny it. If he doesn't have fish, you go to then straight to your opponent, and then you are still in an even position.
Yep.
While with the dock, you can fall behind. In my opinion, you know.
Yeah.
And then if you are fine, then you can go also forward and get into the middle with the shortfish with the mill.
Yep.
Better than if you go for the dock. And still, if you control the middle or you are fine with the, you can still going for the dock later.
Yeah. Exactly.
So that's my opinion in this map.
There are so many options to this map. So many options.
But I like this map a lot.
Yeah, me as well.
Because of that.
Yeah.
I like a lot.
It's also very aggressive. Most of the time, we don't see the players really walling. We see them fully focusing on army control, and we see DauT ignoring the water completely, and he is going for the mill straight map, and
both
do it.
Look at ACCM.
Yeah, ACCM does exactly the same. Very interesting. Very interesting.
So
approach.
they agree with what I was basically talking. Because they feel that the shortfish in the middle it's stronger than the fish and less risky. It's less risky to take that one right now, you know. And even the scout is so annoying. Look how ACCM is trying to, because we have seen many times how then with the scout you are now hitting those fishes, and it's a problem. Anyway, let's see. Second elephant's going and quite early, or that he has the second elephant already too. Oh, both took both elephants. It's okay. Yeah. Both are already there. Okay.
I mean, both players still don't know that their opponent is in the middle already. And DauT, I guess he will get the confirmation now that indeed there is a mill in the middle. And ACCM, he will have the same. No, DauT didn't scout that, and ACCM will find the confirmation here that indeed there are villagers of DauT in the middle. And DauT, where is he scouting, man? Where is DauT scouting? Well, he doesn't know where the...
He's going to...
He doesn't know where the water is.
Did he click it out to scout, maybe?
No. Yeah.
Well, not sure 100%. Okay. Well, remember, guys, that the Hindustanis is the all Indians, but now they don't get the bonus with the short, but they are still cheaper villages. So obviously they still have a little bit better economy right now. Obviously, Vietnam got all the economy average free wood. That's the bonus they have. And now what is going to be right away archers, or you will go men at arms here?
I think we will see both players going for the men at arms here. We see already ACCM queuing up one militia, and it looks like, oh no, ACCM is going to lose a lot of HP on his scout. Wow, that's a big one. That's a big one. And DauT, his scouting is just not on point. He is scouting the coastline right now. He will not find anything there. And I feel like ACCM will have the momentum in terms of the timing attack here, Memb.
Okay, let's see what is going to happen, because we see more villages even for the shortfish. Both are doing militias, as you mentioned, at the same time. And he's 3 already for ACCM. DauT is doing the second, but he will have the resources to make more. Yes, he will. He's still, as you mentioned, nobody's walling. They are ignoring the water, and the 3 militias are coming with 20 seconds advantage. That can be important, Jordan, because being that close, that means a lot. 4 militias! He's going all in!
Yeah.
4 militias by ACCM, Jordan.
Yeah. He definitely wants to contest the middle as good as possible, and I feel like him running into the TC could be such a big deal here for him. A very disadvantageous position, obviously, and he's going to lose the scout!
Ooh, and the scout now is full HP. He's gonna have the Minotaur faster, yes, but he has the scout full already. The Crocodile is also taking part into the party. Now he's taking some HP as well. Menatans, both players, who is gonna make the first and good battle with the Menatams can have a lot. And the Menatams are coming directly to the surface both at the same time. Ladies and gentlemen, Jordan, the Menatams from red are going, from blue as well. And now this is good for DauT. Really good for DauT, Jordan. Don't know what you think.
This is amazing for DauT because now, even though he was later to the fuel age, he has the control and the initiative. And now ACCM, he places a preemptive tower here. And DauT, he needs to get one up as well. That's exactly what he's trying to do. And both players are trying to crack out as many archers as possible.
How important is to have that scout almost full HP? Not anymore because he hit a little bit that archer, but that tower is gonna be there. Now he made a house in front of that tower. The 4 Menatams and the archers are coming, but the tower is gonna be up. Now they're gonna do full archers. Yes, they are doing, but the food, you need the food to be going because all this food, Jordan, is what he has. DauT. Doesn't have anything else. No berries or anything.
Yep. No berries there. Same goes for ACCM. And ACCM, he has a bit of a better position due to the fact that his villages cost less. But, you know, he is having the initiative over DauT because DauT is forced to run after him. And that's not ideal right now. In the middle, it seems like both players have a very stable situation as ACCM and DauT both have the tower there. And yeah, they're just playing cat and mouse right now.
The middle is the same. They both with 2 mills, 1 tower, the archer range there, so they are doing exactly the same. As you mentioned, it's always better. Make a gate! Make a damn gate there!
We're talking about DauT,
you could block it! Make a gate with the berries and the trees, no? I mean, you could block it.
Sure,
oh my god!
For sure.
Wall it, but do something! He could have killed already those Menatams.
Yeah, for sure. I love what ACCM is doing right now. He's scouting for any potential dogs of DauT, but obviously we know that DauT is not doing that at all. And it feels like both players exactly go for the same approach here. Memb and ACCM, he's going to be up to the fletching much faster than DauT. Let's see. Yeah, that's definitely huge. Let's see how well he can take advantage of that. I'm not sure if DauT has a good standing here right now because he doesn't have skirms. And where is he using his army?
Oh, this could be. He's trying to explore and get the ships now. And now he's going here to the goal. Okay, he's coming to the goal. There's nothing here. DauT problem. DauT big problems. He's reacting. Yes, he's reacting fast, but that village... He's going now back to those surface, but in danger because fletching is huge. And even armor already. Taking 1 village down, 2 villages down. When the game is that close, Jordan, this kind of approach are just massive because they're doing exactly the same, but now he's taking the lead. Clearly the lead and no more gold anymore for him.
Exactly. No more gold. And also his food count is not the healthiest right now as well. So ACCM has taken the advantage for sure. Also on the berries, he's able to kill those 2 archers without any problem. And now DauT, he's desperately trying to make a counterplay with the army on the left-hand side. But I think ACCM...
Jordan, why he's not going to the goal? Where he's going with the Menatams and the archers?
I guess he wants to get some deep damage done, but I think ACCM will be able to quick wall this, no?
Yeah. Well, it's open. It's open. He's going to the woodline. Now he need to move as well, everything. But, make a damn gate. Okay, diagonal gate. Okay, he's doing a good job here. He's gonna take some damage, but didn't take so much damage. That gate is gonna go down very fast. And DauT economy right now is a disaster, Jordan.
I feel like both players' economy is a disaster.
Okay, good point too. Yeah. Because both are attacking at the same time. But now let's see those Menatams. They are going to the TC. Not anymore. You need to split a little bit those units. No. And what's happening on DauT base? Well, on DauT base, those archers and the Menatams, man, when you have seen 4 Menatams still alive in minute 17, I mean,
the market is not going up.
The market.
Oh no, DauT is going to lose so many villagers in the process here, isn't he? And now he's pulling the boys.
Yeah, but he has archers and skirmishes as well. He's microing better. ACCM is microing better. The Menatams are getting closer. This is disaster. This is real disaster for DauT, who is gonna lose probably a village or 2 and 3 villages behind, 4 military behind. But the most important is check the resources in the back, Jordan.
Wow, ACCM is looking extremely healthy. And DauT right now, he is scrambling for resources. And like, what are the men-at-arms doing? ACCM's main army. What are they doing? But they're not taking too many shots from the TC, so they are fine. But the overall storyline for sure has to be ACCM having such a healthy economy behind that.
Yeah, well, the economy is definitely a lead, a big lead there. If you check at the bottom right corner, we see the efficiency. The last minute, ACCM's over 70%, DauT a little bit more than 50, 55, which is definitely not good. Economy, though, almost 600 food, and DauT is about, ACCM is about to go up to Castlage, and against the army, they're, well, annoying. Even if he's not killing, it's a lot of villages either gonna take one village more down. It's already 3 villages. After all this, Jordan, only 3 villages.
Yeah.
But how many villages he has been not working properly, like
Exactly.
not efficiently?
If-
Up to Castlage.
It's up to Castlage now, and DauT is definitely on the timer. I feel like the only way for him to come back in this game is to pull off a miraculous comeback like he did last game. Yeah, go ahead.
Check TC for ACCM with 10 farmers. Check TC for DauT.
Yeah. 1 farmer Memb, but it's not too bad.
Now more. Yeah. Oh my god.
And
My
ACCM is finding even more kills against the villagers in the middle. It's just ACCM, he's so reluctant with, or reckless with those archers. And DauT, yeah, he's in a position right now where he is trailing behind so much. And I don't think ACCM, he is going to take any damage. I don't think so.
Well, after the previous game, we don't know anything anymore because population is almost the same, even ahead for DauT, which is incredible. How he's ahead, I don't know.
Yeah.
In population, and one thing that can be good here for DauT, I don't know what you think, is that thanks God, Hindustanis don't have knights.
Yeah, that's true. They
Well,
don't have knights. Yeah.
They don't have knights.
And
so
now we see
maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We see full
Go.
aggression from DauT here, and that's exactly the play he needs to go for. I think DauT knows exactly that his opponent is going up to Castlage right now, and he's losing a lot of archers here, ACCM is. And that means that he doesn't really have a proper transition here. He has scouts.
He's doing the same. He's doing the same that he did in the previous game. Of course, he's doing a scout. He's gonna try to make light caps.
Yeah.
You know, but these light caps don't have the extra piece armor as before.
Yeah.
They lost that one in the last patch. With Hindustanis they don't have, so he can go now full spears as well. The problem is that even. Okay, I thought that was a mill. It's a house between the tower and the archery range. No, it's not that, because there's no fish anymore. But that's the problem, Jordan. The fish is gone in that area. So, or almost gone. His economy is... I mean, it's too bad. He can't go Castlage anytime soon.
He cannot. And also DauT, he has used the wood for a dog, but man, the dog is not going to be able to add too much into the economy aspect right now, because DauT needs to invest all the wood he has right now in order to get the defenses up. And I just feel for him. Like I mean, ACCM right now doesn't have the power punch right now, but I think he will get there very soon. And now he's going for the light cav upgrade. He's going for the crossbowman upgrade as well. Botkin missing for him as well, obviously. But the siege workshop with the mangonel queued up is going to add a lot to the fray as well for ACM.
He's killing in the berries. He's killing more villages. He's attacking all the time, which is crazy. But I think what DauT is missing here is towers. You need towers at home. If you don't have towers at home, now you're gonna get destroyed. Yes, you are doing some damage. He's even diving. You know that he is to dive. He needs to dive, and he's diving under the town center. He's gonna kill more villages, yes, but at home, he's just having a bad time. It's incredible. It's really incredible what DauT is doing again. 73 population, 52. I can't believe what I'm watching. Is he doing this again? He has disaster economy, no defense, and the Lord is doing the job now. Market and will go up to Castle. If he's winning this game, I mean, I don't know. I mean,
he can't.
I don't know.
He's raiding the economy of ACM, and there's a Magna. There's a Magna. No.
DauT, amigo, we love that shot, Jordan.
Oh no,
Jordan, what's happening here?
No.
Oh my goodness.
God. He was.
Can I sing? Jordan, can I sing? It's your tournament. Can I sing?
No, Memb, sing, please.
La 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 la.
Come on, man. But he did damage. He has 6 villages more. I mean, think about this. 6 villages more, and this guy is going to click up to Castlage right now with still 12 population more. Unbelievable game. And now, please, DauT, minus stun. Please, minus stun and make some tower in the goal. Because if he's losing the goal, then what?
Yeah, exactly. And the problem is the Mangonel is about to hit the fray there, and crossbows are coming onto the north side of the Shortfish. And if DauT is not careful, okay, he's paying attention.
He noticed.
Man,
Okay.
man, I'm sweating right now. This is such a close game.
I stopped the air condition for 30 minutes ago. I have put already. It's back. The air condition here
It's
because
back.
it's so hot.
Yeah.
It's summer here in Spain, and also this game is coming out with the Mangonel and the Scorpion. He needs a stable DauT. He needs a stable as well, or
Exactly.
not. I mean,
Exactly. Yeah.
he needs something to happen when he reaches Castle Age. He can't be only with this. Oh my God, the Krobos now in the woodline. He's trying his best, still ahead in population. But now this is disaster. He's not gonna mind the goal. Another Lambrican. This is Nomad now.
This is definitely Nomad.
It's Nomad.
DauT is very experienced with Nomad, as we know. He's killing the crossbows on the north side. That's very good. And he is going to be losing all the 3 fishing boats. That's very, that's a big thing as well. And man, how's this game even still going on? This is just so insane.
I don't know. Still, he got quite a lot of farming. He still doesn't have a lot of farming anymore. He's doing a skill bar in armor. I love it. And now he's doing the table in in between the woodland and the gold miners. But he never minus stone in this game. You know,
he did not.
with couple of towers, Jordan, he will be in a much better position. And now, ladies and gentlemen, DauT is doing knights, and he is still in the game. He's 10 villains behind, yes, but population is similar. Don't lose those villains. And the army with the crossbows. Skirmish is going to be there, but the knights will take that Mangonel. Crossbow and Botkin arrow. DauT keep trying. He's trying his best. He's gonna be able to do the job or not. The knight will take the Mangonel, and now he can't go back. When he killed the Mangonel, he can go back and stabilize. But in this kind of situation, we saw what happened in the previous game, Jordan.
We
So let's
saw
see.
what happened there.
Yeah.
But ACCM right now is in a much better position, obviously, as he has.
Oh, he's hitting the TC, but he's not microing. He's not microing. It's happening again. I mean, it can happen again. It's not microing anymore. And now with those knights and the Krobos, might kill all. And ACCM won't have a lot of army. The siege is gonna be gone, and all his army is gonna go to the damn hell.
Yeah, he is having a
Take his
huge economy lead though for
Yeah, that's true.
for ACCM,
That's
as
true.
he has
3 TCs.
added 3 TCs already, and he has a little bit of camels already in there. So I'm sure DauT is aware of the fact that ACCM is so much further ahead, and he's adding a 4th TC now as well.
Ooh.
What?
My
We
goodness.
need to see an all-in from DauT, and that's exactly what we are going
Yeah.
to see, because he's not adding any additional TCs right now.
I mean, 4 TCs when you have 10 farmers is also not really needed. Probably it's just for protection because it's gonna be difficult that he's gonna be producing from all them. He's actually having some idols already. But what kind of all in right now? Because what you do to make all in and kill a player that has 4 TCs?
Yeah, Siegeberg shop and Knight all-in, but the Knight all-in won't even really work against the Camels. So ACCM, man, he is... Man, we are in the decider game, and both players are playing their heart out, but it looks like ACCM is slowly but surely taking control of this game, and I think DauT's potential to win this game is going to be very slim.
Honestly, a lot of people wanted, because a lot of people wanted to see a potential, because it was possible, a potential DauT versus Jordan in the grand final. It doesn't look too good right now to happen this.
No.
At least for DauT side, we will see later. Remember that Jordan will play later against Winchester. Which one is the next series? And we talk a little bit, what do you think is going to be? Because this game now is a disaster. Jordan is taking all the villages here on the left. We will talk about those series, but now DauT cannot come back anymore.
No
it's
chance.
really impossible, Jordan.
Now we have exactly the opposite situation of the Nomad game. DauT is trailing behind 50% of the overall villagers of ACCM, and he's adding a 2nd TC right now. Like, DauT has no idea in which situation he is right now. He sees
I think he knows.
He sees...
I think
Yeah,
he has
he's-
to know.
yeah.
I mean, but he's trying, but...
yeah.
Look at ACCM. Zero risk. Even I was about to tell you, maybe he's gonna come with a castle forward. No, zero. Just the castle at home. I'm gonna keep playing. I have 4 town centers, and I can be into the semifinals against Mr. Yo. And as a reminder, that's gonna happen tomorrow, guys.
Tomorrow 14 GMT, most likely, between the both of them. And yeah, I think DauT, when he reaches the main base of ACCM, he will realize, okay, this is looking very bad. And now, also with the castle being up, there's a Mangnal. By the way, there's a Mangle coming up in a second. No! Oh, what? What? He queued up on the wrong side, man. That could have been a nice moment as well.
Yeah, well, I was thinking also in the other side too, because there's also Camus Mango as well, and he's trying to attack. He's gonna shoot. He's not shooting. Well, he shot in the last second. He's defending at home properly. DauT is defending properly. He's still with more army, but 50 Villi is different. Well, 49 to be more precise. Now doing extra TCs.
Yeah.
Finally now Horse Collar, but 50 Villis behind. It's impossible to recover 50 Villis, man.
And
how?
And the most important thing, Memb, is also that ACCM goes for the Gulam. And the Gulam is the best unit against the ranged units Indians have right now. And oh, DauT is taking a big shot from the Mangonel as well on the left-hand side. Completely devastated. And Memb, I think we're closing in on to the GG moment for DauT. It feels like, right? Because he has only 44 villages against 97. 54 right now ahead ACCM is, and army size they're completely even. So according to my logic, DauT cannot win. But that's also something I said last game.
Well, this is a little bit more clear, you know. I like how you say it. According to my logic, DauT cannot win. What is that logic? That if you have 55 villas more, that's the logic, right? Like, seriously. Yeah. It's impossible, man. It's really impossible. And those Gulam, we're gonna see them. They really looks, even with the movement, like the Eagles.
Yeah,
really.
Yeah.
They look very similar, and they just dominate, man. They dominate. +2 Gulam already. Now I think we might see a castle forward, a second castle forward. DauT keep trying. The score difference is insane, and they are extending. They are extending the cities more because it's decided one. But DauT knows that this is very difficult. He's doing a 4-tone center, Jordan. He's trying to really reboom as much as he can, but he even has 1 TC already idle right now, so imagine with 4.
Yeah, exactly. This is going to be such a tough task for DauT to do. Still double the village account for ACCM compared to DauT. And now these Gulams, they have 5 pierce armor. That means the crossbows only do 2 damage per hit, and ACCM... Huh?
They do nothing. Yeah, sorry. I said that they do nothing.
Yeah,
go,
exactly.
Go.
And the main gold is now from DauT completely devastated by those units from ACCM. And this is... Wow! DauT is calling it.
GG goal! ACCM!
Awesome play. Awesome play by both players. I love this series so much, man.
Yeah, very, very fun to watch. Very fun to watch. Many fans from the Lord, obviously sad. We all know DauT got a lot of. But Jordan, ACCM could have won in the previous game, honestly.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
The fact that DauT even managed to bring the set to game number 5 is big kudos to him. But man, ACCM, he has been playing his heart out throughout the last years, and he definitely deserves to get into the top 4 of a big tournament. And he must be super happy and super relieved as well. And he will be playing against Mr. Yo now tomorrow, so that's going to be a banger as well.
I think playing solid like he's playing, he might have a shot against Mr. Yo. Because I mean, for me, Mr. Yo today played strong, solid, but didn't impress me. I felt that Say My Name today got mistakes, and they could have gone for the game number 5, really, because he just got a hole on his base. Will be 2-2, and in a decider, anything can happen, as we have seen. The nerves are there, and well, might be really, really great. I was checking the statistics, and it was very clear. Nothing else to say, and well, that's it.
Yeah.